Okay. So guys, I've got a TrackMan set up, and I'm aiming it down the right side of the range at the American flag pole up there. Okay. And I've got 2 bits on the ground here. I just hit a couple of 8 irons. That club path reads 0.6 to the left, and the low point is 4.5 ahead of the touch point on the ball. Okay, so what that means is my swing circle, the lowest part of that swing circle was ahead of the ball, and that's why there's a couple skinny little divots right there. Okay, you guys dig what's going on here? Okay.
When you say ahead of the ball, it's not on top of the ball.
Well, so good question. Ahead of the ball, not on top of the ball. So we're gonna go through this for funsies. There's where the ball's got to be kind of hit from here, okay? And this gizmo it's got 25 tiles it can track. The only ones I'm interested in right now is this bottom section of the golf swing's got a curve to it, okay? And that's not a vertical thing, you know, like a straight up and down like a Ferris wheel. A merry-go-round is a horizontal circle. Okay, this is Ferris wheels this way. Golf is this mild incline circle. With a driver, it's a little flatter. With a wedge, it's a little bit more upright. Putter, it's the most upright. You guys with me so far? Okay. So your question was, it's not on top of it. On top of it, if my swing bottom was up here, what would the result be, guys? Top of the ball. So my low point was 4 inches. Do me a favor, Jimmy, tap where 4 inches is ahead of the ball right there. 4 inches ahead of the ball. Okay, and my swing path was pretty much 0. So here's the thing. My club path that hit the ball was pretty much down Main Street. What do you notice about the arc of the curve? It's a little to the left. Yeah. So if I had I don't want to get you too confused here. Ultimately what I want to see, guys, is one by one, let's just hit a ball or miss a ball. Who cares? But let's see where our low point is and what our club path is. Just for fun, going through the campers. Jimmy, set up and hit one for me. The flagpole down the right side. And here I'll even help people out.
Oh, there's the flagpole. The blue flag.
Yeah, there's a blue flag, California bear, and then there you go, right there, bud.
All right, so let me get a nice push draw here.
Okay, so skinny and functional. All right, so let's see. Hopefully it populates. Sometimes it's hard. There you go. Okay, so he get it a little skinny, guys. His low point was 5.2 inches ahead of the ball, and his club path was 0.4. Now, why was it a little skinny? Because his low point was a little too far forward. We call that, when I get a good player comes to see me who's struggling a little bit, I call it pro side thin ones, where the club's coming down. They're good players. Obviously, Jim's very good. The club's coming down. It catches it a little, where it's not low enough, and the divot's a little too far ahead, or maybe doesn't even take one at all. So you can have a low point too far forward. It can be problematic.
First swing of the day.
Okay, first swing of the day. Go ahead. Give me.
I'd be 4 or 5 all day, just cruising.
Yeah, just cruising.
In terms of the low point.
Yeah.
Like most good players.
Dante, come on up, buddy. Hit that thing best you can.
Here's the low point. I lay the side of the ball.
Okay. Let's see. It's doing its thing. All right, so interesting. Guess what? Dante's low point, 6.5 ahead. Too far ahead. Okay? Yeah, too far ahead. See what I'm saying? Club path, a little fadey bias. 3 degrees, not crazy. Okay, so if I stepped up and hit another one, just for funsies. Okay, 6.5 ahead would be, I doubt I would never be that far ahead of it. Little skinny one on my target line. Let's see what so 3.1 ahead, club path 0.2. You know, hair toey, whatever, okay? Come on up, Keith.
This ought to be rich.
No, whatever. We're all friends. You're in the circle of love, circle of trust here, brother. Don't think we won't giggle a little bit, though. No. Yeah. So watch the practice swings with the orange box here. Just don't.
I'm not going to hit it.
Yeah, well, okay. That's been not the first person that said that. Okay.
Again, 2 inches behind it.
Okay, good. Let's see what the machine says. Okay. So it was low point was 0.2 behind the ball. Okay. So his lowest part of his swing was a B. We never want a B on an iron shot. Okay, because a B on an iron shot means chunky. You with me? We want it to say A on an iron shot. Where would B be appropriate? A driver. A low point with a B on a driver is good because that means the driver is tracking up after it got to its low point. Does that make sense? Come on in. Yeah, path was inside out. That's a good thing. Okay, step right up, mister. You don't have to hit it hard. Just tap it out there. Just tap, tap, tap it out there. Good. Do that one more time. So here's what I just saw, by the way. I saw this. Okay, so here's what I'm looking for. A little more flowy and turny. And please let that thing get that trail foot up off the ground. Do that again. Come on. Face me and do it again. Just face me. Good. Yeah, and stand here. And don't hit my phone. Turn, man. Swat. Yeah, right foot up. Come on, you got this. There you go. Good. Now smack it. Smack it, smack it. Let's see it. Okay. Okay. So it didn't get anything because the ball has to sort of go in the air for it to know it's happened, know it's moved. Try again. Okay, where'd that one go? Did it go airborne at all? So it's tracking. It's trying to figure it out. It may pick it up or not. Usually, let's see if it gives you data. Nothing. Okay. So stand up nice and tall. Nice and tall. Good. Okay. So similar size humans, okay? So set up to that ball for me. Okay, good. Now you ready to almost go?
Yep.
Okay. So I'd be hard pressed to hit it from there. Okay? Good. Take a look to your left. Good. Okay, cool. We got data because that machine could track that. Okay, cool. I just moved you a lot closer to things, didn't I?
Yes, you did, yeah.
Okay. So now what do we get? We got 0.8, not 1 inch, almost an inch ahead. A club path of -2. Nothing crazy, right? But a pretty reasonable club path, not 0 point something like Jim and I, okay? And a low point where he did touch a tick ahead of the ball. And the outcome was a ball in the air at least. Mind you, he hit it with a face that was shut and went to the left. But at least the circle was on the good side. You tracking?
Yep.
What'd I do with you? Scooched you a little forward. You didn't, you know what I mean? You get my point?
Yep.
Good. All right, another righty who hasn't hit. Come on in here, buddy. Here you go. Okay, give it another try. Let's see if that gives us anything. I don't know. Okay, cool. Okay, good shot. That'll track that because it's got something to measure up there. Okay, so very much like Beardo, low point, 0.8 ahead, just enough. Okay, but the damn path way left.
Yeah.
Okay, now watch this interesting thing. Okay, get set for me. Let me set you up. Get set for me. Cool. Set up to that for me. Get ready to go. Cool. You ready to go? Don't hit it. Okay. Now don't move anything. Good. Now do me a favor. Just hit that ball. Okay. That's enough to track. Come on, baby. Come on. You can do it. No. Give me another. So here's all I did here. Guys, if I have a ball that, even though I'm aiming to the right, if I have the ball too far forward, I can still have too much leftward path. But if I'm over here, you know what I mean? Now it's pretty hard for me to have leftward path. Why? I'm in the way. I'm not going to let myself slice it. See my point? I'm not going to let myself have too much. So your ball location, my man, is a big piece.
Yeah.
And then that'll help your low point. We got him.
Thing I've had been doing catch missiles. Okay, I'll open the face.
Okay, yeah. Okay, Dante, have you've hit one? Okay, is all the righties hit one? Brian, come on over. Good. Go ahead and hit one, pal. At the American flag, best you can. Okay, cool. Highly trackable. Okay, low point, 5.7 ahead. Okay, club path, whoop. A little fadey bias.
4.4.
Got it. So 4.4 left, 5.7 ahead. So now you start looking at it and you go, okay, low handicapper, dude shoots in the 80s, pro. You seeing a theme here on touch points? Lefties, come on in, lefties. Sure, hit an iron. Here you go. Right there-ish. One of you can go ahead. Look at that American flag down there. Good. Okay. Okay. So we had low point ahead, club path open. Okay, so here's the interesting thing. His club path was 5 degrees to the right. So for a lefty, that's a slicey path. You tracking? That path for a righty would be a hooky path, wouldn't it? Jim and I were in the 0 point somethings for club paths. Not showing off, it's just what we've kind of worked on. It's not like we set this thing here and even try to do that. We rarely use this machine. I used to years ago. I used to have it on all day. Now I measure real quick, turn it off because I know what I'm trying to fix. Okay? So low point was fine. Path is still obviously what we got to work on. Because if he goes this way, guys, you think he's going to release the club and hit it strong to the right? Probably not. If he gets here, he's going to go, you know what? I'm going to lay the face open so it kind of goes in front of me.
Where did his ball start,
Where did his ball start?
You went to the left, but he swung to the right. I thought the ball was supposed to start where you swung.
Club face was flared.
Really open, right?
You know what I mean? Okay. Brenda, come on in, girl. There you go. Give one send one for me. Okay. Let's do it. It's okay. Do another. Get that tease out of your way. Here you go. Give me a nice finish. Okay, good hit, right? So that's going to give us data. So low point, guys, 0.5 ahead. Hit it nice, didn't she? Okay. Club path, a little, guess what? Hers was a little inside out. So she had a draw bias club path. Where'd the ball start? A little right, and then curve more to the right. And so repeat after me. A ball starts where the face is pointed and curves away from its path. So her face started maybe a little bit strong because she had an inside out path. For her, that's flipping amazing, okay? Like that's sort of where I want her to go, because that ball goes far for that face path relationship. It's not a soft one like Mike just hit. You know, Mike had a wipey face path. I want him to take on more of the stronger face path, okay? So when you go through this whole journey here, what do we notice, guys? The lowest handicappers had what? A swing bottom and ahead of the ball, agreed? Okay, so how are we going to do that? You know, it's like, okay, a really simple way to do that, guys, is to go take an aim stick. Everybody's got one. You know, with this moist grass, give it the old take the balls of your feet and do the aim stick dance. I've just pressed that thing into the ground. I've got a pretty vivid looking line right there. So when I'm over this, I can see that nicely. Nicely, perfect, okay? I'm going to take the booty of the golf ball, put it right on top of that hollow in the grass. Right on top of it. I'm not staring at it, okay? Not staring at it at all. I'm just kind of aware of, you know, where the back of the ball is, hitting a little shot. Little skinny one. It'll give me data though. 3.5 ahead, 1.6 fade bias. Not bad. But see how my cycle, my swing, my circle wants to kind of land in that spot? Here's why, okay? What do you notice about my feet, guys? Flary. Backswing development, watch. Am I going? Hell no. That's a crusher for the club golfer. Crusher. Because if you think you got to power this thing by going this way, you're a goner, okay? This backswing, if I did it statically, I feel like my weight is probably going kind of, I'd say 60, I'm at 60 at address, but if I did it slow, I still probably feel 60. But if I add momentum to it, now my left foot lightens up a bit only because of momentum. You tracking where I'm going with this? I'm not physically putting myself here. Some white bathroom cheap scale from formerly Bed Bath & Beyond would probably show a little spike in that, but not because I'm trying to go there, just because rotation and momentum might have spiked that needle a little bit. And this needle might have lightened a bit. Now this needle, guess what? It just went poing. Okay, it spiked hard, not because I'm trying to casually put myself here, because I'm rotating without moving to off my target, guys. And now I have this, since I've kind of unweighted myself, I have this ability to get back here and to get mildly ahead of things, just a tick, okay? Good argument online with coaches the other night on Facebook, which I never get on. Can't be bothered anymore, but every once in a while there's a good one in the coaching forum, talking about Claude Harmon. The only reason I love the story, because Billy Harmon's a friend of mine. Claude won the Masters, his dad was the pro at Winged Foot for years, okay? Some guy posted a picture of Claude Harmon at the top. Looked like this. Okay, nothing looked like that. And so a guy posts a picture, so Billy chimes in because he's his son, and Billy's probably close to 70. Okay, and Billy said, he goes, my dad's backswing always, he said to me, he always felt like he kind of backed into it. I always felt like he kind of backed into it in his backswing. He didn't move off the ball. You with me? And then some guy goes, he goes, yeah, he definitely has more weight on his left foot at the top. And I said, no, he doesn't. Looks that way, but you're looking at a static photograph of a guy here. You're not seeing everything that developed that. You know what I mean? You're not seeing the suspended position of developed momentum. right? So I want you guys to be good strikers, good touchers of golf balls at various speeds. He's super fast, I'm not. Pop in there.
Piggy off of that. So yeah, you see one picture, one frame. I would describe or to visualize that as like a step drill. So if I had a ball right here, I got into my normal stance and put my foot over here, and I rotated and backed into the shot, and I stepped back over here as the arms swing back. I'm going to step to the left. As this foot's off the ground, where's my weight pressure, guys? When this foot's off the ground. Well, currently when it's off the ground, where is it? Okay, so it goes from right to left, like really fast. Okay, so watch again. If I just hit this divot, okay, so the whole time as I'm rotating and stepping, the weight is right, left. So they took that picture with his arms up, and he's starting to spike his pressure this way. Okay. So, but what I'm saying is that the pressure shifts happen really fast, okay? It goes right, left, like really within a second, right? When Martin talks about it. So if I hit just one ball.
Yeah.
And I'll do it with the two-step. This is the more advanced one, but it does all the other. So step, swing, step, okay? How many times did I shift? I shifted a lot in that
Crazy.
1 second. So a lot of times the illusion of people go, I need to feel like I'm forward the whole time. And the answer is, yes, you do. Because a lot of these people, a lot of our students are so far to the right, them feeling that pressure shift sooner, they feel like it's there the whole time. And for you guys, I'm okay with that feel sometimes because we get so stacked over here and we think we got to go shift to the right, shift to the left. But I just wanted to comment on that because it happens really fast, these pressure shifts, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
Sure.
it's a quickie,
It's one of my
right?
favorite drills. I like it.
Yeah. And you know what? Padraig Harrington's an
Yeah, he
interesting
does.
cat, right? He plays golf in tournaments like this sometimes. I mean, he doesn't now, but he did when he was working on his stuff when he hit the
Yeah.
Champions Tour. He's the fastest swinger out there by a long shot.
Yeah.
And he played golf with that whole little steppy move. It was like, wow.
So I'm going to just recap it real quick. So my weight, I'm 50-50 right now. My first step, did the club head move yet?
No.
No, it hasn't moved yet. We see a lot of people move everything at once. So I'm going to step to the right. Now I'm going to push this hip and swing the club up. And as I swing, as I step, swing and step. So you guys notice I stepped to the left as my arms were still swinging back. Okay.
See how that builds a tension, guys? An elastic response.
So then if I did that without stepping, it would look like this. I'd be in here, I'd kind of tap the ground. If you guys watched me hit a ball, I kind of do a little here. So I kind of load this right leg, but I'm pushing it pretty fast. And that's kind of this first step, okay, is me pushing into the ground this way. And then the second step is when I start to flex into this lead knee, or Martin might describe it as falling into the left side or unweighting yourself, getting ready to jump. But it's a good drill for people to get a sense of how fast that pressure shift happens. For fuller swings, but
Yeah.
4.5
So
ahead.
yeah, so his numbers were good even on those drill things. Now the interesting thing, say I had to play golf on one foot. What's going to happen with my weight on my left foot when I hit a ball? What's going to happen? Anybody want to chime in? Okay. It actually changes a lot. I know it sounds nuts. So when I'm at address, guys, that pressure right there, like when I'm getting ready to hit it, what's the bathroom scale doing right now? If it was a needle, what's it doing? Why? It's going, I'm not moving, but it's bouncing like crazy. And guess what? So I might calm myself. It might settle at 185, right? And then as I go to swing, it just popped to 220. And then it probably went back to 160. And then it went to 220. And then it popped to 0 as I catch myself. So it's not just my weight standing idle as I hit a lefty shot. Okay, so as I'm standing here, kind of there's me athletically getting ready to go. Now even in this is a bit of a, a responsive event. There's a push in there. It's not just me going A-frame, schwack. See how there's athleticism in this. Bathroom scales are popping, okay? Make him laugh when I say silly stuff. But you see where we're going with this, guys? Okay, now, why are we showing you this? Because we want you realizing, we'll put a little groove in the grass for you. We'll step on it and you'll see the groove. Can we, Jimmy explained, can we push to stay centered? You know, feel or catch yourself, and now where am I? Like I'm on top of that foot. The only actual shifting happens, here's the suspense of a backswing, relocating, and now I'm actually on my left foot. And so we got to get that. We got to get that. It doesn't, you don't have to do it hard, guys. It can be done easy. It can be done with a tap. You know, there's my 2 white bathroom scales. I pop on my bathroom scales, 90-90. Now when I'm doing this, what are my scales doing? They're going crazy, aren't they? And they may settle themselves a bit. Now my right scale is going to pop way more than 90 pounds. My left scale is going to pop way more than 90 pounds. And this one now is going to be in the $1.80 to, you know, 5 pounds. See the back and forth of this? That's how I want you guys to realize. It's not just kind of lock in here, stare at the ball and go whack. It's way more athletic, and that's why we're so into the routine and walking in with a waggle. So you guys settle in, and when you waggle, you get a chance to scooch and get comfy and re-aim yourself. See what I'm saying, guys? You good? Let's go. Cool.
You good?
I know it's a lot, but you guys got it. Hey gang, thanks for watching my YouTube channel. Remember, hit the like button. If you're not a member, click subscribe and share it with your friends. And don't forget, we got a lot of elevated, awesome content at TS Plus. You can check out that link below.